Good morning, sir. This is our report, Group 3 NGEC presentation. Reporter, John Paul Hanselan, Andre Louis Robles, Jumari Miranda Samalboro, Arnel John Roas, Sal Simer Magon Silanga, John Emmanuel Orali, Cart Joshua Luvino, Daniel Joseph Filadona, John Francis S. Aspa, and Castaneda Rigel Kent. Comparative analysis. Point of view. Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa. Mga aral ng katipunan and Declaration of Philippine Independence. Point of view. Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa.
Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa. Speaker, Andres Bonifacio, the father of revolution. Born on November 30, 1863. Died on May 10, 1897, age 33, through execution. Gender, male. Nationality, Filipino. Spouse, Monica Gregoria de Jesus. Education, he went to Guillermo Osmeña's private school and studied English while working as a clerk messenger in a British firm. Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa. Occasion. This happened in the Philippines during the Spanish rule. In March 1896, the first issue of Kalayaan, the newspaper of Katipunan, was published. Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa. Audience. Bonifacio wrote it for his sentiments to Filipino who was lack of nationalism. Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa. Purpose. It was written by Bonifacio for the Filipinos to help, encourage, and awake them to not to fear, but to fight for their country.
Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa. Subject. Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa is a poem of Andres Bonifacio, observation and experience among fellow Filipinos. Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa. Tong. The author feels angry because Filipino lost their sense of pride of being Filipino. Point of view, mga aral ng katipunan. Mga aral ng katipunan. Speaker, Emilio Jacinto. Utak ng katipunan. Born December 15, 1875. Died on April 16, 1899. At the age of 24. Gender, male. Nationality, Filipino. Spouse, Catalina de Jesus. Education, went to Colegio de San Juan de Letran for his secondary education and his college school, and the University of Santo Tomas for his law studies.
Occasion. The first edition of Cartilla was written by Emilio Jacinto in year 1896. Andres Bonifacio later wrote a revised. Audience. This was written for the Filipinos, which served as premier for those wanting to join the Katipunan. Purpose. The Cartilla was the moral intellectual foundation used to guide the actions of Katipuneros. Upon joining, the Katipunan members were required to read Cartilla and adhere to its code of conduct.
Mga aral ng katipunan. Subject. Castilla ng katipunan was meant to guide us in living our everyday life its fullest. More importantly, it highlights the importance of having the right attitude towards other people. Mga aral ng katipunan. Tone. The author felt determined to influence those Katipuneros to live life to the fullest through good morals and behavior. Point of view. The Declaration of Philippine Independence. The Declaration of Philippine Independence. Speaker, Emilio Aguinaldo A. Fami, First President of Philippine Republic. Born on March 22, 1869. Died on February 6, 1964. Gender, male. Nationality, Filipino. Spouse, Hilaria Aguinaldo, 1896 to 1921. Maria Goncillo, 1930 to 1963. Education. He attended San Juan de Letran College in Manila, but he left school before graduating to help his widowed mother manage the family farm. The Declaration of Philippine Independence occasion. On June 12, 1898, General Emilio Aguinaldo, head of the Philippine Revolutionary Republic, formally proclaimed Philippine independence from the central second-story window of the Aguinaldo ancestral house in Kawit, Cavite.
Audience. The Declaration of Independence was directed to the Filipino people that the Philippines is free from the colonization of the Spaniards. Purpose: to proclaim the sovereignty and independence of the Philippines from the colonial rule of the Spanish. Subject: the speech tells that the Philippines is free from the sovereignty of Spain, and it also gives appreciation to the ones who helped achieve it. Tone: the speaker felt pleased while declaring the Philippine independence.
Graphic organizer, Flag of the Philippines. White triangle. The white triangle at the flag represents liberty, equality, and fraternity. A unique feature of this flag is if its usage to indicate a state of war if it is displayed with the red side on top, which is effectively achieved by flipping the flag upside down. National flag of the Philippines. Colors: red, white, and blue. The colors of blue, red, and white commemorating the flag of the United States of North America as a manifestation of our profound gratitude towards this great nation for its disinterested protection which is lent us and continues lending us. Blue stripe for peace, truth, and justice, and the red stripe for patriotism and valor. 8 rays, sun. The 8 rays signifying the 8 provinces: Manila, Cavite, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Bataan, Laguna, and Batangas, which declared themselves in a state of war as soon as the first revolt was initiated.
Flag of the Philippines. 3-star. The 3-star signifying the 3 principal islands of this archipelago: Luzon, Mindanao, and Panay, where this revolutionary movement started. The end. Disclaimer: photos used to this representation credit to rightful or copyright owner.